Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL Weekly. This is the 12th week in the NFL. So let's start off with some power rankings. Once again, we're going to go through these pretty quick. I don't think I'm going to give a full description for each team, just because I don't want to. I don't know if that's a good reason or not. But anyways, 32nd, we got Titans. 31st, we got Saints. 30th, we got the Raiders. 29th, Jets. 28th, Browns. 27th, Giants. 26th, Commanders. 25th, Falcons. 24th, Bengals. 23rd, Cardinals. 22nd, Cowboys. 21st, Dolphins. I don't know if there's anything I really want to say about that because I mean it's all lower ranking teams. Um, but let's take a look here. And I'm not getting too much, except I'm surprised Titans. They have it, but they just they can't finish the game. It's like think about the Bears, but the Bears lost every game at the end. Like, you know. Um, Not much else, so yeah. Except I thought maybe the Raiders could beat the Cowboys last week. Or on what was it, Monday night? Yeah, I think it was Monday night. Kinda wish they would have won, but anyways, moving on to the top 20 or 20 to 11. We got the Vikings at 20, Texans 19, Panthers 18, Steelers 17, Chargers 16, Jaguars or Jags at 15, 14th. We got the 49ers, Bucks at 13th, Bears at 12th, Ravens at 11th. Um, I don't even know what I want to say about this. Except the Bears, who do they play this week? The Packers, or who plays the Packers? Oh no, it's Vikings Packers. The Bears play the Steelers, and we'll get to that later. But Bears, good playoff contender. Packers, they like the. Are they gonna be like the Chiefs maybe this year? Who knows? Let's see if I can not mess up my or my sheet here that I'm going off of. Um, Jags contender, Chargers. I don't want to say fell off a little bit, but I thought they would have been more. I don't want to say dominant, but more of like oh, what's it called? More aggressive. I don't know if that's what I'm trying to think of or not, but yeah, I mean, pretty solid mid-range tier. They're the mid teams. It's not like we got like half the mid tier that's like bad teams and half that's good. Then we got the top tier, which is pretty much your top tier teams in the league. I mean, it's also why it's called the top tier. You got your top 10, but really how they're separated out here, you got your three parts. You got your good teams, you got your mid teams, and you got your bad teams, and they're all pretty much equally divided. It's not like half is bad, a quarter good, and then a quarter bad. I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying there. But then top 10, we got the Packers at 10th. Oh, who the Packers play? They played No, not the Panthers. Titans? No. We're gonna be here all day if I keep thinking. But Packers, kind of thought they were gonna lose that one. Um, the backup quarterback, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Kind of looked better than, or I think kind of looks better than Jordan Love. I hate to say it like that, but he does like. I mean, he just kind of looks a little bit better, in my opinion. He looks better than, or I like him more than Jordan Love. But I mean, I could also just be stereotyping. We got the Chiefs at ninth. Might not make the playoffs. Should be ranked lower, maybe like 10th. I don't know. We have them at ninth though because I was feeling generous. Lost to the Broncos at Denver to the field goal from pretty much, I think it was the exact same yardage from almost a year ago. But this time Broncos make it and didn't get blocked just randomly. Well, not randomly, I mean though. Then we got the Lions at eighth, Bills 7th. Josh Allen with what? Was it 7 touchdowns? 6? No, I think it was 6. And there's a couple that had 5. There's multiple that had 5. Then we got the Patriots at 6th. Broncos at 5th. Colts 4th. Eagles 3rd, which this top 3 might be pretty controversial, but I mean the Eagles, I don't see them as strong as the top 2. Eagles don't get me wrong, they're a good team, but I don't see them as good as like who our number 2 or our number 1 is, which we'll get to right now. Number 2, we got the Seahawks. Like I said, controversial top 3. I know, but the Seahawks are the Seahawks. Pretty good team this year. Definitely making the playoffs. I could see them going divisional or championship, maybe even in the playoffs. But no, probably just divisional. I think maybe. I don't know. We'll get to our playoff section later. Then we got the Rams at number 1. There's so much I want to say about the Rams. So I don't want to spoil the segment later in the show. I'm going to do playoff predictions now. That's a new thing that I'm incorporating this time. I think we'll just wait till then. So now, let's talk about the games of the week. Thursday night, Bills, Texans. Bills favored by 6. 7:15, Amazon Prime. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you can also watch it on their Twitch. Yeah, I think, the Bills should hopefully do good against that game. I don't know. I'm picking the Bills there, they just have to win by 6. I think they can do that against the Texans. Sunday, we're all done with our international games. Finished up in Madrid, I'm pretty sure. That game went into overtime. What was it? Commanders, Dolphins, I think. I'm not. But anyways, Sunday we got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 noon games. So we're starting off with the Jets at Ravens at noon. These times are all Central Standard. Ravens favored by 13.5. I think they're going to blow the Jets out of the water. Maybe even make a sonic boom, one may say. I should stop from jokes. But next we got the Colts at the Chiefs. Chiefs favored by 3.5. I really think the Colts are going to win there. I don't know who does these spreads, but man, I think they're paid. I think they're paid to make the spreads how they. But I'm picking the Colts there. It's the Colts Chiefs. I need the Colts to win. Seahawks Titans. Seahawks favored by 13.5. I'm picking the Seahawks there. Same reasons as the Jets, except keep out the joke with the sonic boom. I keep hitting my mic. I hope that's not making too much noise. I did it again. I'm moving the mic away from my face. Okay. Where were we? Seahawks Titans. I picked Seahawks there because they're favored by 13.5. Vikings at Packers. Packers favored by 6.5. I don't know. It's Vikings, but then it's also the Packers, Two, I don't want to say equal, but like two like the same like win-lose teams, like they can win big games, they can lose small games, I don't know who I want to pick there. I think I gotta pick the Vikings by the spread, but I think overall the Packers will win the game. But they're only gonna win like by 3 or something. I don't think they're gonna win by 6.5. So I got the Vikings there. Giants and Lions. Lions favored by 10. I don't know where my mind went, but Lions are favored by 10.5. I think you gotta pick the Lions there. I mean, 10.5. It's a bit big, but I mean, like by the time you really think about it, I think the Lions will get 10.5. Patriots Bengals 8.5. Is this one I was? No, I don't. Well, let me look. Oh no, it's one coming up. Um, but Steelers. Oh wait, where am I at? Giants Lions. I picked the Lions there. Okay, now we'll go on Patriots Bengals. Patriots favored by 8.5. I'm picking the Patriots there because like it's the Patriots. Bears Steelers. I really think the Bears are gonna win that one. By 3 probably. And then starting that was the end of the noon games. Now we're going on to 2 3:05 games, and we got 3 2:25. We got 2 3:25s. Jags Cardinals. 2.5 is favored by the Jaguars. I think I gotta take the Jags. Trevor Lawrence. Browns Raiders. Oof. I think you gotta take the Raiders there just because Shadur Sanders is starting. He's not that good of a quarterback. I probably just spent a lot of people there, but he is not. He's overhyped, like way overhyped. Like honestly, I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised he got drafted. I mean, personally, I would like to see him as a free agent, but I mean, I'm going to stop it there because I'm probably offending a lot of people on talking. But I have the Raiders, winning that. Just because I think Shadur Sanders is gonna fumble a lot, get sacked a lot, and throw a lot of picks. I could just see it happening. Falcons Saints. Saints favored by 1.5 against the Falcons. Oh, I think I'm just gonna take the Saints on that. I'm not gonna talk about it. This is what I was thinking about. That was messed up for the spread. Eagles Cowboys. Now everyone's probably thinking, oh, the spread's for like 13.5 or something. No, it's 3.5 Eagles. Let that sink in. 3.5. It's the Cowboys. Cowboys against the Eagles. Power rankings. Where we have them. So the Cowboys are a 22nd team. The Eagles are a third ranked team according to my power rankings. You're telling me you're giving the Eagles a 3.5? Like, who actually comes up with these spreads? Like, I want to know. Like, yes, the Cowboys are overhyped every season, probably offending more people as I'm saying that, but they are. It's the truth. I'm speaking the truth. They are overhyped every year. Eagles are just gonna, I hope, blow the Cowboys out of the water. We'll see. 7:20 Sunday night game. Bucks Rams. Rams favored by 6.5. I'm picking the Rams there. Rams really good team. I want to say more things, but that's coming for the playoff thing. Panthers, Niners. Niners favored by 7. Um, you know, let me think here. I think Niners got one that one. It's a Panthers. Panthers not. Panthers. Panthers aren't that good. It's the 49ers also. So that's why I'm saying that. Let me pull up the standings here. That way I'm not prepared for this at all. Standings. I'm just gonna talk. Oh, we need to do the Sunday big game. I'm not doing parlay stuff this week because I didn't have to write that down. The Sunday big game of the week is going to Bucks Rams as a contender. I am. Steelers Bears is another contender. Vikings Packers is a contender. Colts Chiefs. Yeah, I think we gotta give it to Colts Chiefs. Chiefs favored by 3.5. That's at noon. That's at KC GEHA Stadium, also known as the Red Kingdom. So yeah. We'll just go as if the playoffs ended today. So if the playoffs ended today, the 19th of November, Denver clinches the number 1. So then you'd have New England going up against, or you'd have Patriots going eggs. Colts, Chargers, Steelers, Buffalo. So I think you take Patriots, Chargers, and Buffalo. So therefore, you got Broncos, Chargers, Buffalo, Patriots. So you have Denver going up against LA, or Chargers, Broncos, and Patriots, Buffalo. I think it's going to be Denver winning and Buffalo winning. So you'd have Denver and Buffalo in the championship match for AFC. It's really coming down there to who can play good that game. I don't know. One part of me wants to say Buffalo, another part of me wants to say Denver. But I mean, can we just have them both? I know we can't, but uh, we'll go by statistics, and we will say that the we'll have Denver going. Say they're a little bit higher of a win championship than Buffalo. Buffalo's plus 850. Broncos are plus 1500. So that's why I'm saying that. Where's NFC here? Aha. So Eagles get the number one. So you have the Rams against the Niners, Bears, Packers, uh, Bucks, Seahawks. So I think you take the Rams, Chicago, and the Seahawks. So then you'd have the Seahawks going against Philadelphia, and then you'd have the Rams against the Bears. I think we're going to have the Rams winning, and I'm going to give an upset here, Seattle winning, and then you're going to have the Rams going into the Super Bowl, going against the Broncos. And that's going to be a good game. That would be a pretty good game, I would think. I'm not going to give advice on who would win, but I actually don't know who would win. I think it's whoever can show up to the game. It doesn't get I don't want to say overhyped, but overhyped. If you're catching my drifting. I don't know why I'm saying drifting, but I shouldn't have closed out. I could have said the teams on bye. We got the Broncos on bye though, for sure. Who else? Broncos, Chargers. Oh, Broncos and Chargers, I know for sure. Um, Broncos, Chargers. It might be the Saints. Yeah, I think it's Broncos, Chargers, Saints. And Bengals, maybe. Oh, yeah, it is the Bengals, it looks like. So Broncos, Saints, Chargers, Bengals. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. But with that, I don't know. We'll see what happens this week. Good, bad, ugly. I don't know. Josh Allen, will he show up again? Hopefully. Um, yeah, my fantasy football last week. Oh man, my team looked rough. Everyone was down everyone had 3 points. I was like, oh great. Here's this week. I'm gonna lose again. I did lose. I was playing one guy in our league who was like, what? So this is week 12. He's only lost one game. So right now he's like, what? This is gonna be week 12 to 11. So he's like 10-1. We'll just say 10-1 for conversation purposes. But I lost to him. You know. So I was like, no. So I ended up taking a nap or a little snooze, about third, fourth, mid fourth of the noon games or 1 o'clock or 11 or 10, wherever you listen from. But I woke back up and my team was actually kind of cooking. So I was like, oh, great. All I need to do is take a nap. Um, my quarterback, though, Justin Herbert, only got 3 points. My kicker got 15. I don't know. We'll see how this week goes. I made the playoffs, so I'm happy. But right now, I'm in the fight for the money. Will I get it? I hope I can get something. I'm not going to get first because first is already bye bye, you know. And then there's a battle for second and third. Either keep your money or double your money. So yeah, um, yeah, I don't got anything else to say. So we've been getting longer every episode. Right now we're at 21 minutes and 10 seconds. I think we're gonna end it here. So thank you for listening, and we'll see you again next week. Adios.